Welcome to the latest edition of Northern Engineers Power Talks. Today I have the pleasure of speaking to Dr. Tudor Williams, who is Director of Technology at Filtronic, which is a leading engineering innovation company based in Sedgefield. Welcome, Dr. Williams. Can I start just by asking a little bit more about Filtronic and the job you do there, the role you do there? Key headline for the company, basically.
Yeah, of course. Thank you, Ruth. I'm Peter. I'm actually CTO at Filtronic, the Chief Technology Officer. So on a day-to-day basis, I'm looking at new technology developments, kind of bringing the latest technology into Filtronic, working with customers, working with the next generation systems, and trying to pull that food into engineering at Filtronic. And Filtronic's been on a really massive journey actually in the last 3 or 4 years. Pivoting really from telecoms and ground-based communications to space, and lots of exciting stuff in space, both on the ground segment and on satellite as well. So doing very, very high bandwidth data links for some of the big players in the market, and we announced the strategic partnership with SpaceX as well, developing their very high frequency data links and ground system amplifiers.
Yeah, we'd heard about that. That's absolutely fascinating. It's apparently a multi-million-pound deal with SpaceX to deliver the technical side of Starlink. Can you just give us a little bit more detail about what exactly is involved with that, please?
Yeah, so we've been working with the guys at SpaceX on their ground segments, on their solid-state power amplifiers, and they're really pushing the boundaries of frequency. So they're working at very high frequencies, 81 to 86 gigahertz, so really high frequency amplifiers. And they came to us to help develop that product line, and we've been shipping lots of E-band amplifiers to SpaceX for the last 18 months or so. But based on our background, really in that very high frequency electronics, which was all driven really from a telecom space originally, so it was all sort of backhaul for terrestrial telecoms, and we've reapplied that knowledge now and taken that into the space industry, and we're also starting to develop then satellite payloads as well with the same sort of techniques.
That's amazing, and it's such a testament to you that you're based in Sedgefield. One of your key drivers is positioning yourself as a sort of part of the engine, a key part of the engine of what we used to term the Northern Powerhouse. You're proud of your northeastern roots, aren't you? And the fact that you are a player now, a leading player on the international stage with such partnerships.
Yeah, absolutely. So we span at the Leeds University going back to 1970s now. So we came from that heritage, and we still have a site in Leeds and a head office in Sedgefield, and that's been growing dramatically actually in the last 18 months or so. We've gone from around 100 staff to about 230 staff in the last 18 months or so. So a really massive growth, all driven by this new space business really, and that pivot into the space market. So really exciting times. We've got a brand new building as well. So we just put into a new factory on Net Park. That's got 7 times the clean room space for manufacturing, and twice the office space as well for new people to start and come on that journey. So really exciting times to attract the best talent into the company, really.
Can you tell us about the next generation network technology you're working on? Obviously, the parts that you can discuss at the moment. It's obviously very exciting times.
So it's really, our roadmap is really pushing all that high bandwidth communication piece. And it's not just for space, but also for defense as well. So looking at defense contracts and where we play there. But behind that is that very high frequency electronics for radar, but also for data links. And it's really keeping up that bleeding edge of technology and keeping that the latest semiconductor processes, the latest manufacturing processes, and making sure we remain that worldwide key player in that market. And that's why SpaceX found us. We are considered to be one of the best in the world at very high frequency electronics, which is quite a testament for a small SOE in the northeast of England. But we're quite proud of that heritage, and we're trying to keep the bleeding edge, pushing that technology forward, and we really are world leading in that high frequency electronics piece.
And what are the company's plans for the next 5 years? Where do you hope to be?
I guess it continued growth. We're on the stock exchange, on the stock market, on the London stock market, and the continued growth for the company is key to investors. So we're reinvesting the money the profit we make. back into R&D, back into new facilities, and we see that continued growth story really for the next 3 years. We're not stopping where we are. We're continuing to grow for the next 5 years.
Fantastic. That's really exciting. Dr. Williams, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you today, and I wish you the best of luck, and I'm sure all the listeners will wish you the best of luck with everything that's happening. So thank you very much.
Thanks very much, Marie. Nice to talk to you.